Woo! Woo! Oh wow, I'm gonna break.
Oh, you're going to be suffering for a while. Thank
Of
you,
course.
Katie. Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you. Yay! This is all going to be great when we actually go live.
Vinnie bleeds devil's red, like it's tattooed on his soul, screaming, let's go New Jersey. Every time the boys score a goal, rocking that White Sox cap, tilted just right, old style in one hand, Southside pride burning bright. Writes the Blackhawks beat for the hockey news, co-hosts the podcast every night, but when the Devils hit the ice, man, that's his religion, that's his fight. Katie's Irish fire, freckles and a rebel grin, can drink you under the table, then jig right over your sins. Voice like a Guinness pour, heart big as the moon. When she laughs, the whole room falls in love by the end of the tune. Dinner getting married, Chicago sky so blue. He's wearing Italian silk in a Devil's jersey, peeking through. White Sox cap on the broomsman, Southside representing true. From the United Center roar to a Wisconsin lake so still. Vinnie and Katie Parise, Lord, what a perfect thrill. He's rocking jersey red and black, she's wearing emerald green. Again a Hawktown staining for the love that scared those White Sox, love we've ever seen. Up in Wisconsin, confound days and high. He's calling some surgeon brats, those like fathom in the sky. She teases your boys ain't winning nothing, he just laughs and pulls her near. Then they kiss while the White Sox game crackles on the radio clear. Met at a Hawks game, third period, he was wearing that devil sweater proud. Some drunk in a Red Wings jersey yelled, she turned and hollered louder than the crowd. 9 years of playoff beers and Sox walk-off cheers. Tonight the only score that matters is forever right here. Dana getting married, Chicago sky so blue. He's wearing Italian silk in a Devil's jersey, peeking through. White Sox cap on the groomsman, Southside representing true. From the United Center roar to a Wisconsin lake so still. Katie crazy, what a perfect thrill. He's rocking jersey red and black, she's wearing emerald green. Today the whole town singing for the lightest girls, White Sox, love we've ever seen.
Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Friday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from Chicago, Illinois at Vinnie Parise's wedding. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Short Sky and Nick Villano of pucksandpitchforks.com, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. As also the Devils taking on the Vegas Golden Knights at the Prudential Center.
That's just a prequel.
Yeah. Well, I was going to introduce Beer Baron because he's at American Whiskey, our other home game bar, officially of the New Jersey Devils. Vinnie Parise is officially married.
He did it.
Thank you.
He did it. He can't go back now.
Yeah, no, he didn't
It's
run
here.
away.
Yeah.
It was great.
It was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. Congratulations to Vinnie and Katie Parise.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, if you read his writing, you know he was going to crush it on the vows. So
Yes.
Vinnie did a great job professing his love, not for the Devils, but for his now wife. So good for we love Vinnie for that. We love that. Not a lot of love for the Devils though. Listen, that's my best ever transition right there. That was professional. Right, not a lot of love for the Devils. 3-game losing streak. Not good, guys.
Not good at all.
But we got Beer Baron at American Whiskey in the attic right now. Yeah.
Beer Baron's good. We love Beer Baron. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, boys? How you guys doing out there?
Doing good. Just finished up the ceremony.
We have so many confused looks out here, and I love that. This is the story to tell. You want to go to a wedding, have a story to tell, and having the podcast in the middle of the wedding, people are going to forget this, guys.
Yeah.
Well, first of all 3 of you guys look very sharp. I got to say that. I like the bow tie on Shorts guy. That right there, my friend. That's the look. I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's a real tie as well, so it's none of that none of those stinking pre-tied stuff. So
yeah, this is the real stuff.
Yeah.
It's not a clip-on.
It's the real stuff.
Yeah.
So by a couple beers in, it'll be opened up. Hello.
How you doing?
That's awesome.
We got lots of people. We got the live camera here. There's a lot of people are excited. It's a great day.
We've got a live looking.
It's a great day to be a great day.
Yeah, we've got a live looking at the after part of Vinny's wedding here. I think.
Yep, Devil's
there
After Dark.
You see his
There's
lovely
bride,
bride, Katie.
There's Katie.
Yes.
We got Vinny over there as well.
Yep.
You're on live on camera.
Yeah.
Listen, Beer Baron.
And congratulations. Sorry, but I just want to say congratulations to both of them. I know this is one of those days leading up to everything. There's so much planning and everything that goes involved. And to be able to pull off a podcast at a wedding is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. But congratulations. I'm saying this, and that joke flew right over Sam's head. Either that or he wasn't really paying attention. But.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just looking at something else.
Beer Baron, he wasn't even paying attention when he got off his plane today. I had a sign for him and Mrs. Wu, saying that we were there to pick them up at the gate. And he just, like I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Mrs. Wu saw it.
Oh.
But
he was ready for setup at 11:30 this morning. Chicago time.
He was looking to just come straight here and set up. Actually, you probably would have.
If you held the hamburger right there, I probably would have noticed you, though.
Remember, I told Mrs. Wu you haven't gone to McDonald's in months.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It was years.
Years. Okay, well, that was that.
Years.
Years was $1,000. Months was $100.
Yeah.
So.
I went to McDonald's this morning, but that's neither here nor there. I'm working on my winter body, guys. I'm trying to stay warm around here.
Staying warm. Oh yeah, it's cold out here.
It's chilly in Chicago.
Chicagoland.
It is chilly. I know it's not the windy city because of the wind, but it's windy here, guys.
It is.
It's chilly. Me and Beer Baron went on the trek of a me and Shorts Guy went on the trek of a lifetime this
yes,
afternoon. They didn't shovel any of the sidewalks around here, and we were walking on some pretty
well, that's an
terrain.
opportunity for the law offices of AJ Visco. If you slip on ice, it could be a nice lottery ticket for you.
Slipped into oncoming traffic.
Hey,
but that's neither here nor there.
That would have been that would have been very bad.
Boys, listen, I know the wind is blowing out there, but you know what else is blowing is this team on the ice right now because they're not looking that great. And I'll tell you what, a smoother transition has never been had than that because right now I'm reading the temperature of the room and talking to a few people today as you guys are celebrating Vinny and watching the beautiful vows between the two of them. I'm talking to a bunch of disgruntled fans that are clamoring for something to happen.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of noise today. A lot of noise. And I don't know if you guys were able to see it. There was a lot of noise about a specific national predator that I wanted to bring to your attention if you were not paying attention.
Hey,
but
there are
Steven
two stories on Steven Stamkos on pucksandpitchforks.com right now. There you go. So we're listen, I'm kind of curious to get your opinion about this because it feels like something needs to happen. I'm not trying to hit the panic button, but I might be slightly leaning against it because we're falling down the standings right now. Teams below us are getting better, and we're just staying stagnant. And you can't use the excuse of injuries anymore because you look at a team like Tampa Bay, and they seem to figure it out. And
or the New York Islanders. The New York Islanders.
Or the Islanders.
Beat the Colorado Avalanche, all right, and they're figuring it out.
Okay, but like Kyle Palmieri's not Jack Hughes.
Don't they have more injuries than that? I thought they had more injuries than just.
They got like 3, but they still don't have. We still have. I think we're second in man games lost now to the Florida Panthers, who are having a bad season.
Yeah.
Right. So you get listen. I would love to make a move. I think they need to make a move.
The problem is the move to be made is signing on for $8 million and 3 more years of Steven Stamkos, which he's lost it. And here's the thing, and I wrote about this. Steven Stamkos last year had the 7th highest speed burst in the league. This year, he can't get over the 50th percentile. Oof. Does that tell me that he's lost it or that he just doesn't want to be in Nashville anymore? I don't know. Do I want to take that risk that he didn't just lose it? No, I don't want to take that risk. So I don't know. That's not the Nashville Predator that I'm looking for. I'd even rather have I'd even rather have Jonathan Marchessault over Steven Stamkos right now, just for the money and kind of the assets that you would need to make it work. But obviously Ryan O'Reilly is the guy you want. It's just going to cost a lot more. But yeah, it's just the risk is too high. You might trading for Steven Stamkos means you can't trade for Quinn Hughes this year without moving Dougie Hamilton. Mm-hmm. And you might have to pay a first-round pick to move Dougie Hamilton when you're in desperation mode, which means you don't have that first-round pick to get Quinn Hughes. There's just the dominoes that come with trading for Steven Stamkos is kind of devastating.
Yeah.
Is
there any? God, Scott.
I was going to say if he were to come, we would have to have Nashville eat some of that contract.
All of it. They need to eat half.
Yeah, at least half, because we still have to move a player a lot.
You can't do double retention anymore, right? They put that.
That's a good question.
Year.
I don't know.
I don't remember if it's this year or next year that you can't do double retention. But double retention, if it's next year, then yeah, you need to find a third team to do the double retention. But I think it's this year. I think double retention's out the door. So you can only get them at $4 million.
And the Bank of Arizona is no longer available. So
right, and that's the other thing. Well, nobody's bad. No, there's no bad teams.
Yeah,
Chicago's good. San Jose is good. Mm-hmm. Anaheim's good.
Anaheim,
yeah. So there's no one to get assets from.
Yeah, the bank of bad teams is gone.
But the interesting thing that somebody was talking about is back in the day, back in the Lou Lamoriello Devils days, you used to get asset for asset trades. What was that Brian Ralston trade? Who did they bring in? Was that the Andreshuk trade?
That's a good question.
They had good NHL players
good
NHL player trades all the time. And I think that's what the Devils need. You're going to just be listen.
Player for player. We have to be willing to say goodbye to somebody. That's the thing.
I got a good analogy. That whole Jason Arnott, Randy McKay for Joe Nieuwendyk and Jamie Langenbrunner.
Yeah.
I mean, that got you the 2003 Stanley Cup.
Yes. Okay, but what is that trade that you're willing to make, though? What players are you willing to move? Because one of the things that I was looking at, and you brought up a great point, is if they make a move for Stamkos, then that hamstrings them in other areas. If you make a move for Quinn Hughes, that hamstrings you in other areas. No matter which way you go, if you try to make one of these big, bold moves to get one of these guys, you're gonna set yourself up where you're gonna be like, well, I'm either gonna be thin in this area or we're gonna be thin in that area. And I know Scotty likes to say, oh, we're gonna get, Jack is gonna be coming back, Pesci's coming back, and yes, that's all true. But at the same time, at this point right now, this is a sinking ship. And they can't just patch it together. Go ahead.
Would you do Connor Brown for Adam Henrique?
No.
Okay.
And I don't know because
Henrique plays center.
Looking at
he's a little worse overall.
He plays center.
Plays center and he scores.
How many goals does he have on the season right now?
I don't know.
Probably more than Connor Brown. I understand that, but
Brown was really good scoring at the start, but that's the first one that came to my head when I was thinking player for player, something that changes what you have and fills a need, but you got to pay to play, like you said. I love Connor Brown. I think he's a really good addition to the team, but he's gone cold scoring, and the Devils need scoring, and they need a center, and Connor Brown doesn't play center. So that's the first thing that I thought of. Again, I don't want to trade Connor Brown, but you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
The other guy's Mercer, but Mercer's still really young, and I don't think we've seen the best of Mercer yet. So it makes more sense to use him as a piece in a superstar trade. But, but I'm also this team is 5 games over regular 500. They've won 5 more games than they lost this season. We're treating them like they're the Canucks. And I just don't know if we're there yet. You know what I mean? I don't know if the sky isn't falling It's just slightly, it's an overcast. It hasn't started raining yet, but it's an overcast.
It's drizzling.
Yeah.
It's starting to drizzle.
Yeah, if you don't, we're not evacuating just yet, but it might be time to start making a plan.
Yeah. Adam Henrique, by the way, has 2 goals and 7 assists.
So, all right. So has he been healthy all season?
28 games played, I think it said.
So, yeah. All right. So, maybe that doesn't make the most sense. Like I said, I was just.
That's it's going to be a player for player.
I attribute that Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are a bunch of puck hogs. That's why his numbers are low.
Yeah. And he's plays a different role there.
Yeah.
If he was the second line center here, he would have more goals.
I was trying to make a joke and it went over your heads.
It seems like nothing's landing right now.
Nothing. I mean, nothing. You know what's going to be landing shortly after this? Couple beers. That's what's going to be landing.
I need an espresso martini. Yeah, can they make me an espresso martini and American whiskey when I get there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
They can make
if
anything.
If you really want one, sure. They can make anything. This place is like one of the greatest places ever.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
we'll get that done for you.
Going back to the trade talk and all that kind of stuff, because the Quinn Hughes situation, and I know this is like one of those things where like Devil fans, they some want to talk about it, some don't want to talk about it anymore. It's like, don't get my hopes up, only to watch him go to Detroit. If you really look at it, Detroit makes way more sense in what they could offer. So, what I'm trying to say...
I disagree, but go on. I disagree.
No, and I want to hear why you disagree. But if Detroit, let's just say Detroit comes together and they have a better package and they're able to get Quinn Hughes, do you see him signing long-term there, or do you see him like, just, all right, I'll be here for a year or two, and then when I'm a free agent, fulfill that destiny of wanting to play with my brothers?
So I'll grab this just because I wrote about it over the summer. There was 3 teams that I was worried about who would trade for Quinn Hughes under these circumstances, not knowing if he would sign an extension and think they could convince him. It was Detroit, it was Vegas, and it was Toronto. Toronto, we forget, like we know he was born in Florida, but he spent his formative years in Toronto. His dad worked for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They'd probably hire him again to get him there. Vegas, just because Vegas is, they have this
Vegas
super
gets
team.
everybody.
Yeah.
But Detroit is where his parents live right now. I don't think it's Detroit, it's somewhere in Michigan, but it's, I would be worried that that's the Jack Hughes team, like where Quinn goes there, he stays there for 5 years, waits for Jack to get there, and they just say, Luke, just demand a trade. That's the worry, which is why, Beer Baron, let me ask you this, and I want Short Sky, I want Sam jump into this. If I'm the Devils, I don't like this. I don't like how Nashville has used the Devils' name to kind of get a better deal for Stamkos. They did that with Saros. If I'm Fitzgerald, and this is where Fitzgerald has to step up and be the guy and like stop trying to make friends and start making moves. You go to Vancouver, say, Jim, your job is on the line. Nemitz, Mercer, first and a second. That's my offer. And if you don't take it, I'm going to leak that I'm out. I'm out on Quinn Hughes. You can't use me for leverage anymore to get a better deal from Detroit. You can't use me for leverage anymore to get a better deal from Philadelphia. You now have 2 suitors. That's the deal. Take it now, because I need it now. I can make the money in like that. You'd have to be like, and take Palat or take Hamilton, like one of those. Like again, there's no move clauses that would have to work out, but that's what I would do. I would go. Here is my big boy move. It's huge. It's painful, but I'm doing it because Quinn Hughes moves the needle, and that's the move. But then you have to be like, I will go public by saying I'm not pursuing Quinn Hughes this year. And you could go back on that privately, but I would go public and say, no, I was like, we made our offer. They said no. We cannot give up more assets than we have, and let the fan base be mad. Let everybody be mad, but it's a tactic. But you got they need Quinn Hughes now more than they need Quinn Hughes later. You need to there's the schedule is too condensed. I think I underestimated the impact that this Jack Hughes outing is going to be just because of how many games they're playing in such a short amount of time. So, and I didn't think the Metro was going to be this good, to be honest. I kind of am still surprised that Pittsburgh and the Islanders and Columbus and the Rangers
everybody
are
is.
this
Everybody
decent.
is.
So, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. And if they say no, you could say, I gave them the big offer.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them everything they could possibly want. Now I want to see Detroit try to match that. Because I don't think Detroit has the pieces. Like, they're not giving up Sider. They're not giving up Raymond.
Yeah.
They're not giving up Larkin.
Mm-hmm.
So all these other pieces are pie-in-the-sky pieces. They're not NHL pieces. Like, all these pieces that Elliot Friedman's talking about, they're not real. Like, none of them have played in the NHL really at a full-time basis, and they're all they could be Ty Smith. They could be Will Butcher. You know what I mean? And the guys the Flyers have, at least they do have some NHL experience, but I don't think he wants to go to Philly. I think that's, again, I know he liked playing for Rick Tocchet, but that's why they hired Adam Foote. Right, like, because he's kind of close to his brothers. He could just choose to play with his brothers and live with his brothers and be on the same and win a championship with his brothers an hour and a half away. You think he's going to choose that? Like, it's
because if Quinn were to go to Philly, he's a Hughes, but he will be hated.
Why would he go to a rival? Why would he go to a rival?
Exactly that. But let's say he did, boy, would he be hated.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
It would be tough.
So like they hired his friend Zegers. First of all, that's Jack's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
me
and my siblings' friends aren't our friend. We know each other, but like, I'll like their stuff on. Like, everyone's like, he likes something on Instagram. I like half the things I see on Instagram because I want to support my friends or like my acquaintances. Like, that's pretty much what they are. Like, Jack is friends with Zegers, but Philly's not getting Jack.
Nope.
So why would they get like? It's just. It's such a reach.
To stick it to us. That's the only reason I can see Philly doing it, just to stick it to Jersey.
But I don't. Why would they press fast forward when they're not ready?
Yeah, but he has to agree to go that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to agree. He doesn't have trade protection. Well, apparently it does.
No,
I thought there was a story that came out.
I thought he did. I thought he had. I thought he had it.
He doesn't on Puckpedia.
I don't know if it's a no.
He does on Puckpedia?
He does not.
Oh, he does not? Then, maybe he doesn't then.
But maybe there's, again, sometimes they put these secret little clauses in there that, like, don't show up on Puckpedia.
Yeah, that aren't public or whatever, or at least they need to have some, they want some say in any kind of trade, so.
Here's the deal. Quinn Hughes is the move. Like, because every move you make that's not Quinn Hughes is going to impact the Quinn Hughes move that you want to make. So if you're waiting until March to make the Quinn Hughes move, then you might not be able to make the Quinn Hughes move because it might not work. Because you got to have Kovacevic back. There's just a lot. There's too many pieces.
One addition to that move that you proposed is I would want a promise of an extension.
I don't think you need it.
I would want that though for giving up pieces like that. I would want that.
I think it's implied.
Yeah, but I don't want implied. I want guarantee.
If you get Quinn Hughes, that implies a Jack Hughes extension, which you're not getting right now.
No, you're not getting that right now. But I would still feel more comfortable.
Well, you don't need it right now.
No, but I would still feel more comfortable getting an extension.
I will say, like, if you want to talk numbers, be like, do you need 13 or can we get you an 11 and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you could have that conversation, I'm all for that. But yeah.
With Jack, that's also like, he could be like, I want 13. He could be like, I want you to be healthy for a full 82. And we'll talk
about Quinn.
I feel like that's, oh, you're talking about Quinn. Oh.
I think Quinn on the open market could easily get 13.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, on 100%. The open, yes, he could definitely do that.
Well, we should get everybody's predictions. We're getting up to the hour, top of the hour,
and we got to get in a happy hour.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, happy hour is raging in the room next to us.
Go get your sister.
And we have to. We got to get involved in happy hour over there. We got to go.
I need my espresso martini.
Yeah, and I just need a beer with the newlywed couple. So
yeah.
Right. So if you have not yet, for everyone listening and watching live on YouTube, throw your predictions into the chat, and we'll read them out loud here live from Vinnie Parise's wedding out here in Chicagoland area. It's cold and windy out here, so let's get some predictions.
I'm still going to tear up this dance.
So Nick, what's your prediction for tonight's game?
You're not going to like it. 3-1 Vegas. I think you start to see people getting very upset. I think Vegas thoroughly handles this game. I see the Devils scoring first, Vegas scoring second, and then they do the same thing when they go in the tank.
Yep.
I do think they're going to win tomorrow, though.
Okay.
Well, all right. So I have my daughters here, and they're going to give us. What do you think that the score of the game is going to be? Just take a wild guess.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Just guess.
And we're going to have 7 and they're going to have 0?
Oh,
I'll take it.
We're going to ruin Akira Schmid.
I'll take that.
Let's hurt Akira Schmid.
We
Not
know his
physically.
weakness. We know
hurt
his
his
weakness.
emotions.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Beer Baron?
What do you got, Beer Baron?
Oh, me personally, 2-1 Devils. I think it's going to be a close game.
Okay.
That 3-1 wasn't that far off, but my heart
The other way.
over my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My heart over my head.
I'm going to go 4-3 Devils tonight.
Ooh.
4-3 Devils.
We have optimism. Yeah, I found the optimism in Devils fandom. It's here. It's right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sam, are you optimistic?
Well, Devils Down Under, down in Australia, says 4-3 Devils in overtime.
There you go.
Wimpy says 3-0 Vegas, Akira's revenge. Eddie says 5-3 Devils. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Nick with that kind of score because it's Vinnie and Katie's wedding, and Zach Parise wore the number 9. 9-0 Devils.
Okay.
9-0 Devils.
I'm leaning towards 3-1 Vegas, but actually 9-0.
9-0.
Now that's a transition.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. The card box is going by. I got to put my card in.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Stop. Come back.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the money, guys.
Anyway.
Oh.
All that cash.
Hey, how about we get to happy hour?
Yeah, let's get to happy hour.
Yeah.
All righty.
Can you go get me that magazine?
Yeah, the magazine. Get
Yes.
the magazine. You get the magazine.
there's
We're
a
going to go to happy
no,
hour.
There's a magazine I got to show to Sam. I got to show it to Sam. Your friends from the Pop Buddy podcast, if you remember those guys,
Yep.
came by, and they were looking for you and Chico Resch. And I said, sorry, it's just me. But one of your friends here brought this old program from
With Chico?
1975-76 yearbook
Jeez.
with Chico Resch on the cover.
Gotta get him
Wow.
to sign it. Got to get him to sign it.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put it somewhere safe, so I don't have to bring it into the game. But
Cool.
All right. That was Cannabis Bill.
Cannabis Bill. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know.
Cannabis Bill.
Yeah.
Cannabis Bill, dude. Cannabis Bill is a good dude.
Oh,
But
he's
anyways,
awesome.
All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey, enjoy the open bar. Have fun.
We will.
Tell them I said happy congratulations wedding day, and I'll catch you guys later.
You're on the
Yep.
speaker. You're doing it yourself.
Yeah, they
you're
can
doing
hear
it
you.
right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
congratulations, you guys. Congratulations.
All right. Well, I want to thank all those tuning in. We will be back for Devils After Dark as the wedding continues. The Parise wedding continues.
Yes.
So after the game, we'll recap the game that was with Scotty of Sirius XM Liquid Metal. We'll be back. Until next time, let's go Devils.